Hey, hey, hey! Oh, that's not long enough. Shoot. Okay. Hey, everybody. So, we're going to do some makeups today. I got my window open so I can really see my face and the lights just shining through today. Let's put on some music since we're on TikTok, and we can do that on the talk, baby. We can do it on the talk. What music do I want to listen to today? Oh, I know what I want to do. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. Let's do this. We're doing some makeup, so come on in if y'all want to hang out and do makeup with me. Moisturizer first. I use the Clinique. What was that? Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. Okay? I do not use the lotion. It's just too thick. It doesn't feel good. And it makes my face feel just like heavy. Do you know what I'm saying? So, Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. Now, they also have the jelly, but I use the gel. Okay? So, let that soak in for a second. There's my beauty blender, or whatever you want to call it. Then we're going to use the Super Goop Glow Screen. Got to use sunscreen, even though I got brown skin. Okay? Something's in there. Somebody's in my damn bathroom. It's just me. It's just me alone. This has a tint to it too, so it gives me a little bit of color. So tonight, you guys, I got a special guest speaker coming on my YouTube channel, Natalie King. Me and Natalie have been friends for about 3 years since I started on TikTok in 2020. She was on Suboxone for 9 years, so 1 year longer than me. And she has recently tapered off successfully. And what do you know? She pretty much used what I always tell you guys to do, which is taper low and slow and listen to your body. And she is exactly like 2 days, I think, over 2 weeks off of subs. And I'm so fucking proud of her, dude. Hey, Betsy, what's up, baby? I'm so proud of her, man. I'm kind of jealous at the same time, too. But she's doing really, really good. Oh, that's okay. At least he's in there and you know he's safe, okay? Love it when you... Baby. So tonight at 6 p.m. Central, she's going to come on and share her story and her taper. I know, I'm so excited. I really, really like her a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so I'm just going to give y'all the tea, okay? Some people here on TikTok, they present themselves one way, but in real life, they're another way. You know, like they're fakes. But Natalie's not like that, dude. She's cool as hell. She's just exactly who she says she is. And I really respect that a lot. Got my Britney Spears shirt on. Let me get my necklace on. One thing I can't stand is a fake-ass bitch, if you know what I'm saying. And there's so many people here on social media who are fake. Who are not even sober and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, I really like Emily. Alright, so, did I get this on yet? Okay. I love listening to old school songs too. What about you guys? Come on, big fingers. Come on, Nicole. This is pissing me off, y'all. Maybe I should do it this way. Yeah. Hey, Sam. What's up, baby? Hey Sam, are you in the chat, the Telegram chat? If you are, will you share this video over there? Or if anybody's in the Telegram chat, will you share this? For those of you guys that don't know, we have like our own little chat crew. If y'all want to join it, it's linked in my bio. Everything that takes you to me is linked in my bio. Just so y'all know. If y'all want to be a part of it, you know? Okay, I got new brushes too, so I'm going to show those to you guys. Okay. I got the new BK Beauty brushes. And then I'm getting like rid of a bunch of my brushes, y'all, just so y'all know. So if y'all want to buy them, I mean, if y'all want to have them, excuse me, they're like, you know, I'm not going to sell them. They're older. Okay. So next we're going to do concealer. No, next we're going to do tinted moisturizer. Tinted moisturizer, my friends. This is the MAC Face and Body. I do too. I like this song too. These are songs from back in the Disney. You know? Okay. This is just a tinted moisturizer, y'all. See how runny it is? Okay, let's get the new foundation brush. See how it's slanted? Oh, love it. Okay, so tonight, Natalie King, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. She's going to come tell her story. She's going to share with us how she got off subs. She's just so good, y'all. She's so pretty, too. Ugh, makes me sick. Makes me sick how beautiful she is. She is so pretty, and she has kids, and so if you are somebody who has kids, and you're like, I'm never going to be able to taper off Suboxone, you can. And my friend did, and we're going to talk about it. I do want to talk about some stuff that I've been seeing here on TikTok with people that are like, they advertise that they support Suboxone, but in the same sentence, they talk about how Suboxone isn't clean, and they're like, they're not really all in for the Suboxone tip, and I don't like that. It's really important, like if you're somebody who's advocating for MAC treatment and harm reduction, to like watch what you say, you know what I'm saying? And so if you're like working with a company who provides Suboxone treatment, but then you're telling people, I help people really get clean. And it's like, well, so what are you saying, that we're not clean because we're on subs? I don't like that. So you need to change your language. What's up? Sorry, that was Neil. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, yes, of course I purchased them, girl. I don't get nothing for free. I don't take free products. So if I ever get reached out to by a brand, they pay me. I don't get free products. If you want me to make a video about something, you're going to pay me. You know what I'm saying? I don't take free products as payment. I bought these with my own hard-earned money, and I got all these brushes. These come in a set. This was like $100 or something, maybe $120. I can't remember exactly. And I love them. I love them. They're very well made. Like, they're fucking nice, dude. They're nice. So if I'm ever talking about something, it's because I paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Just like with my Recovery Delivered job. I have been talking about Recovery Delivered since 2020. Way before I ever started working with them. You know what I'm saying? I promise y'all that. I will never, ever, ever take payment. Take free payment or free brushes or free product for payment. I pay my own money, you know? Just like with self-recovery, like I used self-recovery. I did their program. their 90-day program. Like, I don't just talk about it because I get paid to do it, you know? And that's why I don't work with very many places, you guys, because there's a lot of shiesty-ass places. Do you know how many emails I get every single day from companies and treatment centers wanting to, like, trade products or services for my, for me to talk about their stuff? All the time. Hey, Isolated Mama, what's up, baby? All the time. They always want to give you products or services for free. Nope, no thank you. I'll take the Skrilla. Don't take advantage of me, honey. I know my following is important to me, and I don't just sell them anything, you know? And that's what they try to do. They try to take advantage of us. These brands and shit. Don't fall for it, girls. If you need help, let me know. I got you, okay? Hey, Isolated Mama, aren't you the one who messaged me about the methadone? And I saw that you just said that you were on the methadone pills. So, have you talked to your clinic about, yes, he can. He can get subs through me. Yes. Were you the one that messaged me about methadone or no? Somebody messaged me about methadone, you guys. Right, and just like the Suboxone that y'all get through me, guess what? Okay, that wasn't you. Okay, I get my Suboxone at the same place. So, I'm not just telling you guys that they're a good company just to be telling you that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I don't want to talk about that all day long. I come on here to tell y'all about the show tonight that we're going to be having with Natalie on Facebook and YouTube. So, for those of you guys that follow me here, you need to start following me over on my other platforms because that's where I do my shows at. Okay? Yes, I am on a little under half a milligram. So I'm really down to a tiny amount of Suboxone. I don't take a lot of Suboxone, but the little bit I take, it changed my life, you guys. It helps me with my depression. And I'm just going to be straight up transparent with y'all. I got off of it in January of 2021, I think it was. And I jumped off, and I should have waited. And when I jumped off, I was fine. The physical withdrawal was totally manageable. I think I had some diarrhea and a little bit of discomfort. There's Natalie. That's the Natalie that's coming on my channel tonight, y'all. A little discomfort, but nothing that I couldn't handle, you know? But what happened was, I don't know if y'all have noticed yet, but I have really struggled with my mental health for many years. I have really, really bad problems with my emotions, controlling my emotions. Jennifer, it's going to be on YouTube and Facebook at the same time that the show is, but I'm on everything. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and it's all Discovering Nicole. I also have a link in my bio. There's a link. You click that, and there's a little spot for you guys to put y'all's emails and y'all's phone numbers and everything so we can stay in contact if they shut down TikTok, just so y'all know. I have a Facebook group called Discovering Recovery with Nicole. Everything is Discovering Nicole or Discovering Recovery. But I jumped off subs at 0.25. But let me tell you what I fucked up and did. So when I went down to 0.25, I had only been on 0.25 for like a couple days. And then I jumped completely off. And so I jumped the gun, man. I went too fast. I should have waited. And stayed at that low dose for a little bit. But instead I got froggy and just jumped, you know. But that's okay. Shit happens, you know. Shit happens. And I was doing good. But then I started feeling really, really depressed. And I was like, man, I don't want to feel like this. And I don't have to feel like this. I'm not racing anybody to get off of this, right? My number changed, y'all. My number is 501-471-9455. 501-471-9455. I changed it not because of anything bad happening, just because I got a brand new phone, and me and my husband, we're actually sharing a plan now. I had like a Go phone or whatever before. Now I got a real plan. Yeah, just type in Discovering Recovery with Nicole. That's the group. Discovering Recovery with Nicole. There is a link in my bio to Facebook if y'all want to go to it. It's just easier to go through the link. You know what I'm saying? Just touch that link and it'll take you to my beacons and it'll show you the links to all my other social media accounts. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Suboxone tapering. So that's what happened to me, and that's why I got back on Suboxone because, Natalie tapered off. Because I had really bad depression, you guys, and it was just honestly more beneficial for me to stay on it. So for those of you guys that didn't follow me when I lived in my old house, I used to live in a really old house that was like built in the 1970s, you know, and it had a lot of mold in it, and we were unaware of the mold and shit, right? So whenever we moved out in November into this place, as you can see, that's like super clean and white and fucking, it was like, I fucking felt like $1 million. I felt like my body had been just like regenerated, you know? Well, that's because I was had mold poisoning, basically. That's part of the reason why I was so depressed. So, if y'all haven't been following my journey recently, I started walking because I feel so much better now. So much better. It's actually crazy how much better I feel. I've been walking every single day. This is my second week in a row. And I'm so fucking proud of myself because, you know, I'm overweight. I've lost weight since I started TikTok, but I'm overweight, you know? And so, I'm trying to lose weight so I will look nice in my bathing suit. I want to feel good. I want to feel good in my bathing suit, you know? I'm too beautiful of a woman to be walking around feeling like I do. Straight up. Honey, yes. Have you ever lived where black mold is present? Oh my God. It can ruin your life. It can make you deathly ill. You could die from it. It is bad. Yes, it is bad. It's toxic. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. You'll see. I'm telling you. I didn't know either. So I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying I didn't know either. So yeah, that's how bad it is. Okay, that's my NARS Creamy Matte Concealer. And then I'm going to get my, I showed you guys this little palette, didn't I, you guys? I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Where did it go? It's my Makeup Forever palette, and it is literally the bomb. Oh, here it is. Hey, Ryan. I'm going to use the peach color corrector in it right here. And I'm going to use the contour bronzer thingy, too. Yeah, it's really hard. But that mold, especially if you're somebody like me who's sensitive to, like, I have really bad allergies. Really bad. And so, being around that all the time was, like, killing me. I almost committed suicide, y'all. That's how depressed I was. I have never really talked about it before. I mention it in passing every now and then. But, like, I was so depressed that I was contemplating suicide. I've never had suicidal ideations in my life. Okay? There's only 2 times I've thought about suicide, and it was when I was depressed last 2019, 2020, 2021. When 2022 hit, the end of 2022, I started coming up out of it. That's why when people give me such a hard time about remaining on Suboxone, like, I just don't even give them, I cuss their asses out. Because, like, you don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know how hard I've fought to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? And for people to assume that just because I'm on subs that I'm, like, not sober and shit like that, that fucking shit pisses me off and goes all over me. Like, I have a job where I help people get sober every day through abstinence, and I'm on subs, you know? And I also don't, like, pressure people. Like, if you think that you want to try abstinence, I'm going to be there to support you. You know, I'm not going to be like, you need to get on Suboxone. You know, I would never do that to somebody. Ever. Ever. You know, but people in the abstinence community do that to us. That's fucked up. What I do is I encourage people to find their way. I encourage people to find their way and what works for them. But I also let them know that there are options. And it's okay if you need to do something that's not what everyone else says you should do. That's okay. Did you know that? There's nothing wrong with that. You know? This is the Mocha, Fenty Beauty Mocha Matchstick. I love it. So if you have problems because you're fat like me, and you always go, what do I do? Oh yeah, go with it. And it's right here. So I go a little bit above it to bring my cheekies up. And recently, like, I love Renee from Unconquered Healing. He's my boy and everything. But lately here, it's been pissing me off with his fucking videos about those of us that are on subs. He's like, why would you want to be a part of a community that doesn't even want you? And it's like, dude, it's not about being a part of the community. It's about fighting for the people that come behind us. That's what it's about, okay? It's not about, oh, I want to fit in. It's about, you know, like I said, the people behind us that have to go through this horrible stigma that we've had to experience. We're trying to fight for those people so they don't have to go through that stigma. Hey, baby, what's up? Jenna, what you doing, girl? What you doing back there? Don't be pissing on my floor or else I'm going to jack you up, ho. You know what I'm saying? It's so bad, I know. And so that's why I talk so much about it, you guys. That's why I talk so much about just because somebody uses drugs doesn't mean they're a drug addict, y'all. Did you know that too? People get mad at me for saying that, you know? But it's true. Not everybody who uses substances is a junkie, who becomes a junkie like us. And to me, junkie's not a derogative term. I was a junkie, y'all. Like, straight up. You know? So I'm calling myself that. I hope that doesn't offend any of you guys. But it makes me upset whenever people are constantly, like, beating us down. Like, stop that. Stop it. Stop it. We already beat ourselves down enough. We don't need to hear it from your ass, okay? Do you know how much courage it takes to choose to get on subs? Do you know that? Have you ever had to make that choice before? Because it's a hard choice to make, especially with all the stigma in this world. You know? Look how beautiful that fucking contour blends out. Yeah, so just because somebody is using a substance doesn't mean that they're a fucking bad person either, you know? I was watching my girl Sarah, and she said she did her testimony in front of, I guess it was a cop that had basically told her parents, you know, that she was worthless and that they should just, like, leave her for dead. Like, what the fuck? You know, like, why would you say that about somebody's kid? You know, just because they're a drug addict? You're weird for that. Okay, now we're going to take it up a notch, y'all, with this darker color. I just love helping people, and it's something I enjoy doing, you know? I was talking to Natalie today, and I was telling her that, I don't know if you guys follow people like, I don't follow this girl, but I saw, like, all the drama. What was her name? Brittany Jade? Brittany Jade, yeah. I saw all the drama whenever she said something about a baby or something. I can't remember what it was about. I really don't. Well, everybody was trying to figure out why she quit working for that treatment center, okay? And I was like, why did she quit working for that treatment center? Well, let me share something with you guys, okay? So those of us that make content about recovery, a lot of times we will get reached out to by treatment centers because these treatment centers see our following numbers and they think, hey, I can hire this person to make videos about my treatment center, and then those people that will see the videos and they'll come to my rehab, right? Well, Miss Brittany Jade has over like 2 million followers, and the treatment center, Ohio Recovery Center, they thought, we'll hire her and we'll start her out at $30,000 a year. Girl didn't even have a year sober. Okay? Didn't even have a year sober, and they're paying her $30,000 a year. 3 months later, they bump her up to $90,000. Hold on, I'll tell you in just a second, okay? They bumped her up to $90,000 because they thought she has 2 million followers. She'll be able to get admits. Let me share something with you guys. Just because a person has a big number of followers don't mean they can sell a fucking dime. They don't mean they can sell shit. Don't mean they can get people to do anything. And Miss Thang couldn't get nobody into rehab. She couldn't get nobody in rehab. So they paid her almost $100,000 a year for nothing. For nothing. Her job was to do outreach. She can call it whatever way she wants to call it, okay? When you get hired by a treatment center to talk about their rehab, they're not telling you to talk about their rehab on your videos for nothing. They want you to bring in clients. They want you to bring in patients. That's why they're paying you almost $100,000 a year. Well, they let her go because she wasn't fucking pulling anybody in there. Why would somebody pay you to just talk about their center for nothing? If you work for a center and you believe in it and it's a good treatment center, yeah, you're going to talk about it and you're going to say this is a great treatment center, just like she did. Just like whenever they jumped on the bandwagon. Remember that Zan guy who made the video about his brother who was in active addiction? Hey, Amanda. He made the video about his brother that was in active addiction, right? And he was like, I really need help. I want to get my brother help, but he has no money and he's indigent, right? Well, Dr. B made a video and said, we'll take him for free. And this is when we did outpatient in California. We did not have residential. We just had outpatient and a sober living and MAP program. And then they said they would take him. Well, of course, they're the bigger center with residential, so he went with them, which was great. I'm glad that he did. Well, that was all for PR. Y'all know that, right? That's why those big treatment centers like that do that. For public relations. For people to see them and say, oh, wow, Ohio Center for Recovery or Ohio Recovery Center took this guy in for free. Honey, that wasn't because they take everybody in for free. That place is expensive, okay? That place is expensive. And so that's why Miss Thang was getting paid $90K, was to, bring people in. And then can you imagine, not being able to do that with 2 million followers? That's a lot of followers, but it takes a lot of work. So let me also talk about one other thing. Who follows Be More Love? Who follows Be More Love? Okay, so Be More Love is a guy who goes through the streets of Baltimore, Maryland, and basically headhunts addicts off the street to go to rehab. I used to really like him because I thought that he just did it. I was like, oh, wow, that's awesome. He's just going and talking to people in the streets, But I think it's kind of fucked up how he goes into their environment. If an addict wants to get help, they'll come to you. You don't need to go into their environment and persuade them. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel uncomfortable about that. I don't like that. I don't do that shit. I don't persuade anybody to do anything. I don't work for a rehab. But if I did, I wouldn't do that. I would literally answer the phone, and if somebody wanted to go to rehab, they could go to rehab. He's literally going to their territory and outreaching them. That's what he's getting paid to do that. He gets paid to put heads in beds. He can say it any other way he wants to say it, but when he's going out to their community, he is going to their stomping grounds. You know what I mean? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think that's right. We don't do that with Dr. B and them. What we do with the doctor I work for, he does MAT treatment, Xanax tapers, opiate tapers, that kind of thing, and coaching. We have a 1-800 number. If people want to come to get help, they call the number. I do not go looking for them. Never, ever will, never no, hell no. It does make them feel pressured. It makes them feel uncomfortable too. And also, like, how great of treatment can he be offering them too if they're homeless and indigent? You know what I'm saying? And so, what great level of treatment is he really offering them? I've also heard through the grapevine that he has stated that being on subs is being chained down. And you know how I feel about that shit. Yeah, that's not right. You don't do that. You don't pressure people into going into treatment. It should be a choice that they make. Bodily autonomy. Okay? Bodily autonomy. You don't go into their homeless community. That's not what harm reduction work is about. When a person comes and they want help and they're at a harm reduction place, they'll tell you if they want help. Okay, you don't pressure them. You don't talk about how they need to get sober. You help them with any wounds they have. You get them their water, their supplies that they need, and you let them go on about their day. They don't need to hear you preaching to them. They don't need to hear you preaching to them. Okay, it should be their choice. Because if it's not, you guys, if it's not their choice, 9 times out of 10, we all know what happens. When it's not somebody's choice, what happens? They end up going back out. You know? So it should be a person's choice, okay? Is what it should be. We don't need to pressure people. I truly believe it's wrong. Hey, Nina. That's awesome. I really, really do. And I'm trying to learn more about harm reduction, you guys. I had Miriam call me yesterday from Mainline Harm Reduction. I reached out to her and I said, will you call me please? Because I don't want to be a person that makes people feel uncomfortable. I don't want to be a person that makes people feel like they are a bad person because they use substances. Like, just because you use drugs doesn't mean you're bad. It doesn't mean you don't deserve respect. It doesn't mean that you are less than any of those things. And that's why also that I didn't just start working for them right away. What I did was I used their services. I learned about them. I asked them questions, you know, before I started like actually working with them. You know what I mean? Is it still freezing, you guys? Let me know, because I hate that. Somebody was asking me, why do I feel so much better? And they want to know if I tapered off of everything except for Suboxone, so I'm going to tell you. I didn't taper off everything, okay? I stopped taking Wellbutrin, which I don't know what happened. It just started not doing anything. It stopped working for me, okay? It started making me feel tired all the time. So I stopped taking my Wellbutrin, which I wouldn't recommend you doing that, unless you talk to your doctor. I stopped taking it because it's an SSNI. It's not an SSRI. So I didn't have the same like withdrawal effects that I do when I stopped taking an SSRI. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me put my Wi-Fi on. Maybe that will help. There you go. A lot better. So yeah, if you can tell, that's why I stopped taking my Wellbutrin, and I'm so glad. It's literally, I feel like a new woman. Pretty awesome, huh? So I just want people to understand that, like, if you're going to work in the treatment industry and you want to help people, that's all fine and well, but you better fucking do your research, and you better make sure that you're not working for these crooked ass places that take advantage of people, because there's so many places out there that are doing that right here on motherfucking TikTok. You know? And I also want to say this. If you're accusing a place of doing something unethical, you better have fucking proof. Okay? Because there's like a whole team of people that keep accusing people of doing things, but they don't have any proof. All it is hearsay. And I think, Sarah did a really good job. I don't know if y'all follow Sarah, but she has just got all her teeth pulled, and she's getting new dentures, and she has 2 little boys. I think they're mixed. I think they're like 11 or 12 or 13 or something like that. She's real cute, and she did a deep dive on Graceland Ranch, okay? Because people were accusing them of doing all this horrible shit, right? But nobody could show the proof. I was on 300 milligrams, girl. the XR. I was taking it 3 pills a day at one time. And listen, I don't know nothing about Graceland Ranch. All I know is what I've experienced with them, which was when I was trying to get my friend Rachel help. They were trying to pressure her into coming into their center and calling her a chicken and shit. That pissed me off. You know what I mean? Like, they were kind of pressuring her. I don't like that. If your place is so great, you don't have to pressure people to come to it. You know what I'm saying? And so that made me feel uncomfortable. But I don't know anything else about their asses. But she did a deep dive, and nobody could provide her with the proof, you guys. Nobody. Which was so crazy to me. Like, so stop trying to, like, do stuff to people unless you have proof. You know, stop trying to accuse places of stuff if you don't have proof. Now, do I think that, you know, Graceland Ranch is a great sober living? I don't like how Pat Ridge does things online. But it looks like they got a good thing going over there. I mean, people are getting sober and staying sober, you know, and it looks like what they're doing is this traditional 12-step shit, you know, which there's nothing wrong with that, as long as they're not putting people in harm's way or, you know, detoxing people, which I did see, you know, some stuff like that going on, but I think they have since stopped doing that, which I respect them for hearing what people were saying and not doing it anymore, you know. Ooh, what makeup look am I going to do? I think I'm going to do like an orangey red makeup look. Yeah, I heard that too, Heather. But I think they've stopped, haven't they? Because I haven't heard any more rumblings about it. But correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all know better than I do. Okay, I want to use a different cream blush. Good morning. Good morning, my darling. Yeah, I hope so too. Because that's dangerous. That's dangerous. We're going to use this cream highlighter today. And we are going to use this melon color. Cream blush. So, it's too much. Good thing I put it on my freaking hand, huh? Okie dokie, schmokity. Put a little bit on the brush. That's what I don't like. I don't like it when places are like trying to detox places and they don't have doctors and nurses and shit like that. That's wrong. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like it when people try to pressure people into going into treatment or doing something they don't want to do. Don't like that. Don't do that. What else? I don't like it when places like deny people medical attention or medication that they need. Don't like that. Don't do that. What else don't we like, Heather? You're pretty much the same as me. So Heather knows all the stuff that I don't like. I do know that like when we're going into treatment, a lot of times, you know, we can be difficult and stuff, and so I know there's got to be rules, you know, and stuff like that. But I just want people to be able to make their own choices, you know? Yeah, I was detoxing off MAT. That was back in 2021, January 2021. And I got all the way off, but then I got back on. And people ask me that all the time, like, why did I get back on? I talked about that a little bit right when I first started this live. And honestly, it was because of my mental health and depression. But like, I feel so much better now. I might try again soon. I just want to wait till my son's a little bit older, you know? I don't want to put him through... I don't want to have a hard time and scare him. My son's very emotional. He's very connected to me, his mama, obviously. And when I don't feel good, it bothers him. You know, I don't want to put him through that. Plus, I feel good right now. I feel safe. I feel confident. I feel good in my recovery. I feel confident about the medication that I'm on. I don't feel like, I don't feel drugged. I don't feel depressed anymore. I don't feel tired all the time like I used to. So, kind of just chilling where I'm at. Okay, it's time for an eye look, Nicole. Quit stalling. Ha! Let's do this. Such a fucking nerd. Okay, we're going to use the Natasha Denona Metropolitan palette, or Metropolitus, or whatever it is. What was I saying? Metropolis palette. Huh. I thought it was Metropolitan. Anyway, we're going to use this palette because it's got like oranges and yellows. And so, I want to ask you guys, have you guys found the account called Trick Tales? Trick Tales. I'm under a half of a milligram, so I'm between 0.25 and 0.75. I use Recovery Delivered, Kate. I also work for them, so if you go through me, you get 50% off your first appointment. So it's $45. Okay. Oh my God, you know her? Okay, I feel like she is the fucking shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it works in Massachusetts. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Let me look on my other phone. Hold on, honey, and I'll tell you for certain, okay? We're just throwing some bronzer in my crease really fast. Let's get the other phone so we can see if Massachusetts is serviced with Recovery Delivered. Oh, slipped. She is so amazing. I love her. Like, honestly, I'm obsessed with that bitch. I have been watching all of her videos. So if you guys don't know who we're talking about a girl who has an account called Trick Tales, okay? She is an escort, okay, a sex worker. And what she does is she goes out and does her sex work, right? And she comes home and tells us the tales. So, when a woman sees a man, some women call them Johns, some women call them clients, and some women call them tricks. And she calls hers tricks. And so she goes on a thing with a trick, and then she comes back and tells us a story. And when I tell you guys, her stories are chef's kiss. Chef's kiss, okay? Okay. So when you go to my beacons on my link, it goes, Recovery Delivered is the third box down. Oh, there's the states. States we currently serve. Massachusetts? Is that MA or M? Where's the MA at? It's MA, isn't it? Michigan, Missouri. Where the hell is Massachusetts? Oh, there it is. Let me just go to Google, because for some reason when I try to press it, it's not showing it to me. Okay. Does Recovery Delivered service Massachusetts? Yes, they do. It says, I'm pretty sure I just typed a question and asked. Sorry, I should know all the states, but it's so many, it's hard to know all of them. Okay, yes we do. Okay, thanks Christine. And if you guys ever have any questions, just, you can ask me or Christine with a K. She's really good too. Okay, cool. Okie dokie, here we go. Cool. Okay. Yay, that's awesome. I need to learn all the states, damn it. So what you would do is you would go on my link, click the link, okay? And it'll say, it'll ask for your name and your email, your phone number. You put all that in, and then it'll ask you to download the Spruce app. You go on, you download the app, and then it'll ask you some more questions in the app, and it'll assign you a provider. Since you use my link, it'll give you the 50% automatically off. But you can tell them, like, Nicole sent me, and they'll give you the 50% off. So, I've been with Recovery Delivered, like, using them personally for about a year and a half. But I've been working with them for since October of 2022. But I have been talking about them since 2020 when they first came on the scene. Because I was trying to help my people find telehealth resources everywhere. So, if you don't like Recovery Delivered because they don't take insurance, you can use Work It Health. You can use Bupe.me. Like, I always tell people about all of the telehealth places. Yeah, it's easier. And if this law passes or the bill passes where we have to do the in-person doctor's appointments, I want y'all to understand, like, it's not that big of a deal. All that you'll have to do is go see your primary care physician, okay? So, everybody needs to have a primary care, okay? You'll go see your primary care and just tell your primary care, hey, I see a telehealth doctor for Suboxone, and they passed a new law that we have to have a referral to continue on with our telehealth. And just have your primary care physician write you a referral back to your telehealth doctor. It's not the end of the world. You will be okay. Yeah, I think Work It does, Heather. You just type in workithealth.com. And I'm pretty sure they take Medicaid and state insurances too. So, hopefully we'll be able to do that soon too. I had called Marcus over the weekend to make sure that we weren't going anywhere, right? And he said that he is actually going to be meeting with the GOP next month in Washington. So I'm really excited. I told him, take me with you. I'll go. And I said, do you need help with anything? And he said, we need to make a video about the importance of telehealth for people that are on subs. And so I'm going to help him with that. What I think that we should do, and I'm going to tell him this, is I think that we should reach out to some of you guys and have you guys share your testimonies. You know? Yeah, they are horrible, Kate. I know. I've had so many people tell me about them, about their services. We have a pharmacy, so we can mail you your fucking medication to your front door. You know what I'm saying? So, if you can't get your medication because of some reason or whatever, we can ship it to you. It's a good company. I wouldn't work there if it wasn't. Okay. I can buy myself flowers. But anyway, having Suboxone through telehealth makes it 10 times easier. Let me tell you why I moved to telehealth. Because I was with the same doctor for years. I moved to telehealth because I come in there one day for my appointment. It was right after my son got out of school, so I had went and picked my son up. And do you know me? They were telling me I couldn't bring my son into my damn appointment. And I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Just fucking leave him in the car? You know, he's a little kid. And I was like, man, this is some fucking bullshit, you know? I was like, what about parents who have kids? What about moms and dads who work full time and need to, like, not leave work every month just to come down here for some bullshit where you guys treat me like I've been like I've not even sober. You know, you don't treat me like I was with him for 6 years, you guys. You treat me like I have been basically relapsing my whole sobriety when I've never relapsed one time, you know? And I just finally got sick of it. I was like, I'm out of here, man. I can get better. I can get service somewhere else. I was like, I am a huge advocate for MAT, and everybody knows me. I can get services elsewhere, damn it! And I left. You know? Like, why am I over here being treated like this? I kind of had my head in my ass. I was like, they play my videos in MAT clinics across the United States. I'm out of here, damn it! They were treating me like I was an alien or something. And I'm like, do y'all know who I am, damn it? I'm Nicole, the MAT Queen of America. No, I'm just playing. But y'all know what I mean. And that's the truth. I remember the first time one of you guys told me that your doctor recommended me to you guys. And I was like, a doctor told you to watch my content? I am famous! I haven't noticed a shortage over here, have y'all? I'm just being silly, you guys. I don't really think that. But it made me feel good. It made me feel good. It's nice to be, it's nice to be appreciated. It does feel good. You know what I mean? So, but here in Arkansas, they don't fucking treat me good. They treat me horrible. You know why it is, you guys? Because we're so backwards here. You guys live in states and cities where it's a progressive, where you guys believe in harm reduction, where you guys have, you know, safe using sites, where you guys have, you know, where you guys are allowed to be peer support specialists. You know, they just now made it to where that could happen here in Arkansas. And part of the reason why was because I complained my fucking ass off. You know, until they made it to where it was okay. Because that's not right to discriminate against us because we take medication. You know? Hey, Noah. How you doing, honey? I wish that I lived in a big city like y'all. You know, I don't fit in here at all. I'm going to California this summer with my bosses to see Dr. B, and for our company, like, our company, meeting thing where we all get to meet each other and, like, have fun and, like, do, like, team building exercises and stuff. And I'm so excited, you guys. I'm going to make videos with Dr. B. I'm going to make videos with Dr. G. I'm going to go meet up with Pej. I'm going to go meet up with everybody I know in California that does content, you know, about addiction and recovery, because it is going to be so bomb. Okay. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry that happened. Well, change places. Change to a better place, you know? I know it's scary to make the change because it was for me. It took me forever to finally do it. But now that I've done it, I'm really happy that I did. You know? But it was hard. It was really hard for me to do it because I hate changing. You know, when I get into a routine of things, that's how I like to do it. So I totally understand. I'm like a creature of habit, you know, like I have my little routine. I wake up every morning. I post my videos. I do my thing on my different platforms. Then I take Nate to school. I come back home. I do some more videos. I answered my phone. different, stuff that I have to do on my emails. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you had enough too. Oh, that was what somebody said to me the other day. And I don't mean to be rude, you guys, when people say this kind of stuff, but it kind of irks me. So one lady had commented and she was like, so what happens if you run out? You'll just go use. And it's like, no, I won't just go use. Just because I'm in withdrawal doesn't mean that I have to go use drugs. Yeah, sure, I might feel like shit. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to go out and get high. Like, I don't want to go out and get high today. I have other avenues of getting help, If I was to run out, I would call Dr. B and be like, dude, I need you to help me out. I just ran out of my medication, and I need you to call me in medication to help with my withdrawal, and have him call me in some comfort meds. That's all. Or ask primary care to do that. Like, people act like it's the end of the world if we run out of Suboxone. And it's not. If you want to get high, you'll go get high. No matter if you're in withdrawal or not. It has nothing to do with being on subs. And that's why I try to also explain to people, like, I'm a poly drug addict, first of all. So I love all drugs, okay? Not just opiates. So if I want to go get high, I can go get high every single day of the week. Cocaine, methamphetamine, Xanax, alcohol, stimulants, whatever I want to do. Do you think that I have just abstained from drugs for 8 years for the fucking hell of it? I don't want to use drugs anymore. But I also don't want to be depressed. And I also don't want to put myself in harm's way. So if being on a low dose of Suboxone helps me feel like a normal human being, then that's what I'm going to be, Hey, Britt, I'm around the same amount as you. A little bit more, though. I think I'm on like 0.75. Because I've been taking a little bit extra. But I used to be on the 0.25. But I feel great on that. And I'm happy on that, And so I don't understand why people think just because I'm on a low dose that I have to get off. I'm really happy where I'm at. Now, if I wanted to be off and I was miserable, I would totally do that. You know what I mean? But I'm not miserable. I actually feel good where I'm at. So that's why I stay on. Because I also, like I said earlier when I was talking about it, I also don't want to put my son through me. If I don't feel well, I don't want him to see me like that. I want him to be a little bit older when I jump completely off. That way he doesn't have to worry about mama. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a personal preference of mine. I just want him to be a little bit older before I start jumping in to doing all that. Just so that way, he can make his own food. And if I'm not feeling up to getting out of bed early that morning, I don't have to worry about getting him dressed. He can get himself dressed. He can still get himself dressed, but I like to make sure he matches. And so, that kind of thing. But if you're trying to get off, you're doing great, and that's awesome. You're going to do fine. You should come to the meeting that we're having tonight over on my YouTube channel because my girl, Natalie, is going to come share about how she got off subs. And she got off of them by tapering down really, really low and really, really slow. So, if you need some encouragement, that's going to be happening at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on my YouTube channel and my Facebook account. And I'm so proud of her, y'all. Like, she went beast mode. She's been off for 2 weeks, and she feels great. So you can do it. She tapered low and slow, y'all. It's been over a year that she's been tapering, I'm pretty sure. Because she had started tapering around the time that I was jumping off. Or she had started getting low about the time that I had jumped off. So she was low on her dose around that time. So, if Natalie can do it, I know y'all can do it too. If that's something that you're wanting to do. I follow another girl. Her name is Amber. And I saw a video from her last night. And she's actually struggling to get off. Or she's on Sublocade. And she said that it's not working, I guess, for her. I don't know. I'm not really understanding because she just got the shot. She said she doesn't feel good. But she's been on the shot for like a really long time. Like over 6 months, you know? So I'm not understanding what's going on. Maybe she tried to taper on it? I don't know. But she was saying that wasn't working. So I'm trying to figure out what she's talking about. We'll see. I told her to tell her doctor to supplement and call in some subs. If she's feeling shitty on Sublocade, then she must need more buprenorphine in her system. And have him call in some subs to supplement her Sublocade dose. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like a not good feeling. And she's on Sublocade. Like, she said she was sweating really bad. And that kind of thing. So, we'll see. She'll update soon. I just seen the video. Oh, crap. Fuck that up. Quit fucking up your shit, Nicole. You're going to have wings bigger than your fucking head. Just leave it alone. When you mess up like that, just leave it alone. Oh, my eyes are watering too. Crap. I hate this shit. Look at that. It's watering right down my face. I'm doing great. How about you, bub? God dang it. Okay, that's fixable. That's fixable. So, let's let my eyes stop watering. Ah! It's allergy season for me, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but I got hella bad allergies. Okie dokie. Much better. We'll just leave that to be a wild long wing. Look. It's okay. Maybe I can even this one out. Oh, no. I'm going in, y'all. I'm going in. I hate allergies. I've always had them ever since I was a kid. I can actually remember, like, sneezing so bad in school. You know, in class, like, I would just be, like, chain sneezing. Oh, so bad. Not bad. And then we'll just go a little bit right here. This is the e.l.f. Black Liquid Eyeliner, and it's really good. I really like it. It's also a brush tip, so I like that too. Okay, that's not bad. All done. Okay, let's put some mascara on. I hate when my eyes water like that. Okay. Let's put on some highlighter and then some mascara. So yeah, that's what we're going to do tonight. I'm excited. I love this girl. When I tell y'all, I really like Natalie a lot. She's a good person. She wants to help people. She is a person that, like, you know, she reaches out to me when she, like, is reached out by people and asks me, like, are they a good person, or what is your opinion on them, like, should, you know, that kind of thing. And I think that's great because we all got to work together to know, you know, who's taking advantage and who's doing the right thing and who's a good person, who's not, and all that. Because there's a lot of people out here that are trying to just get over on folks, you know. And so I think we all got to stick together, you know, and help each other. So that way we don't get taken advantage of. Especially in the recovery community, because like I was telling y'all earlier about all these treatment centers and stuff, like, there's a lot of places that just be taking advantage of folks, you know. And I just don't want that to happen to any of us. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh. Look at that. That's pretty. It's an eyeshadow from the Pat McGrath expensive ass palette, but we're going to use it as some soap. Blindingly blind gold highlighter. That's really pretty, actually. Oh, wow. That's really pretty. Okay. Damn, my nose. Looks like I'm snorting cocaine or something up in this bitch. Okie dokie. So, what else do I got to tell y'all today before I go? Tonight at 6, we're having my girl on. What else? Oh, yeah. I've been walking every day. If y'all didn't know that, I would really like it if y'all could come join me. I really enjoy it, you guys, and I think y'all will enjoy it too. I also think it'll help you feel better about yourself if you're struggling with your weight like I have always struggled. Like, I feel good when I get done. We don't run. We just walk. It's in the afternoons when it's cooler outside. Okay? Let me think. What else? Every Thursday at 6, I have a guest speaker on my YouTube channel, and we talk about, their recovery story and how they got sober. So if you would like to be featured, I would love to have you. Come on. All you got to do is reach out to me, and I will get you on the channel. Anybody is allowed to come tell their story. It doesn't matter if you've been sober for 20 years, 30 years, or 1 year. If you have a story you want to share, I would love for you to come and share it. What else? If you need help with your social media, I still do that. I have a thing where you can book a call with me, and I'll help you learn how to build your social media. It's not expensive. It's like $1 a minute. Or no, 60 seconds or 50 cents a minute. Which, I mean, you could, really honestly just do Patreon. It's a lot cheaper. But I do charge because I am fucking good at it. And it's fucking part of my job. So, I do charge to do that. Anything else, though, you can just come and reach out to me. And I'll help you with it for free, of course. If you need recovery support, I got you there, too, for free. Got recovery support resources and all that kind of good stuff. Now, if you're wanting one-on-one special kind of stuff, that's different. That's all on my Patreon. But it's super cheap. $2 to join my Patreon. But that's where we do private live streams with my patrons, and it's something that we do special. So that's kind of separate from all my stuff over here because it's with my YouTube channel. But I pretty much just be on the phone all day long with people that reach out to me and hang out and talk to you guys. Last night I had the coolest kid reach out to me over on my other account, you guys. I'm not going to say who it was, but he told me a story about his meth hallucinations. And y'all, I found a kid who is literally just like me. Guess what he hallucinated? He hallucinated Kim from Kim Kardashian telling him he needed butt injections. I said, baby, I hallucinated Cy from Duck Dynasty. So our love for reality TV comes out in our meth hallucinations. And we can bond through that. Isn't that hilarious? I found a kid after my own heart, y'all. My little reality TV heart. Coolest shit ever. So, oh, look at this. Okay, I'm gonna get off and do my mascara, but this is the eye makeup. Sorry, my leg fell asleep. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed chit-chatting with me. And like I said, if you want to come tell your story, just send me a text. My phone number is 501-471-9455. Again, that's 501-471-9455. And you can come tell your story, and it'll be amazing. So, I love you guys. I will see you guys tonight at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can watch from my YouTube channel, which is Discovering Nicole, or from my personal Facebook, which is Nikki Pludre. Okay? All right. Love y'all. See you later.